Hi everyone, welcome back. I prepared a completely different video, but my daughter told me not to post it. So I'm starting all over again. Yesterday was a horrible, nasty day with horrible, nasty people hurting and angering me more than I have been hurt or angered in a long time. But I'm told by the common sense police to shut up and deal with it behind the scenes, and maybe she is right. So, I've been wanting to talk to you about an article which was posted in The Hill titled A Montecito Yankee in King Charles's Court by Mark Toff and Jonathan Sweet on the 5th of December. But, at my age and with a lot of things going on, I actually forgot, but was reminded about it by a subscriber. Thank you. Now, I wish I could read it to you, but these two gentlemen may not like that. So instead, I'll post a link to the article in the description box so you can read it for yourself. But there is one part of it which I do want to read and talk about because I live in a Commonwealth country, because I know the dynamic and mindset of my people. The two gentlemen are obviously talking about Meghan and Harry, and eventually also mention Scobie's book, and they write, Endgame with its pernicious revelations, especially in the Dutch version, now pulled off the bookshelves, is gravely undermining the very heart of Charles's reign. It is also weakening Charles where he and the royal family are needed most. The 56th member Commonwealth of Nations. The Commonwealth is actively under economic and military assault by Russia and China in Africa, the Caribbean, and Indo-Pacific. This absurd, needless drama is not about Team Sussex or Team Wales. It is about what is best for Team UK. And that means sidelining Harry and Meghan and their implied accusations of racism in the royal family, which are recklessly and foolishly giving Moscow and Beijing currency throughout the Commonwealth. There is one more paragraph I wish to read, but before I do, I want to, one, implore you to go read the article because, in my opinion, there had never been a truer word spoken. And secondly, it is a powerful piece because of who it came from. Two men who know what they are talking about, who have the education or the experience to know what they are talking about, not two dim-witted grifters residing in Montecito. Mark Toth is an economist and entrepreneur, a former board member of the World Trade Center St. Louis. The other gentleman is retired Colonel Jonathan Sweet, who served 30 years as military intelligence officer and led the United States European Command Intelligence Engagement Division from 2012 until 2014. So, if King Charles needs to take anyone's advice to heart, it will be the likes of these two gentlemen, not YouTubers or his mental health guru or his holistic doctor or even his wife. No, these two men know where it is at. The royal family have always acted as if they are so beloved by the people of Africa, so beloved by the people of color, and the truth is they are not. The educated and the leaders see the benefit in being friendly or being part of the Commonwealth, and Queen Elizabeth had a special and different relationship with Africa. During her reign, She had visited more than 20 African countries, and in his last years, the Queen and Nelson Mandela were first name basis friends. The Queen had a mysterious inner strength which was recognized by the African people. The Queen also had some kind of natural, instinctive wisdom which cannot be found in any book or university, and that was also noticed by the people of Africa because they themselves mostly live by their wits. However, as African, I can tell you that the Queen's magic did not and does not extend to her son. It does not even extend to her grandson William, and he will battle to make up for lost ground here in Africa. I personally have written to the palace and spoken out and warned William that he is neglecting the Commonwealth and Africa. They sent us the minor two non-entities, Harry and Meghan, in a supposed state visit. A state visit it was not. A state visit is what King Willem and Queen Maxima had, a meet and greet with the president, a military parade, a ball or some formal do, a number of strategic meetings. What Harry and Meghan had was a tourist tour and worth less than all the time and paper wasted on it. I have warned that William's numerous visits to America and trademarking the Royal Trust in the United States will echo and resound in the Commonwealth and will eventually have a negative effect. Am I being negative or hateful towards William? No, 100 times no. As Diana's son and the next king, I want him to succeed. I want him to be loved or to be beloved. As for Charles, what does he fear? Is he afraid of racist backlash if he should remove his youngest son's title? If that is the case, then he is badly and sadly mistaken. It is too late for that, because I agree with Mr. Toth and Colonel Sweet, whether withdrawn or not. The Dutch version of Endgame has already done what it set out to do, and has already done damage to the kingdom's character and reputation, and to that of the king himself, as he weakly tries to ignore the attacks from Meghan, Harry, and the likes of their sock puppet, Scobie. And guaranteed, as sure as I'm sitting here today, Scobie's malign words will eventually appear in disinformation campaigns against the monarchy across the Commonwealth. I'm willing to bet on that. I can also, from the perspective of an African, tell you that the people of Africa has very low tolerance for anything which can be perceived as weakness. So the more the king turns the other cheek, the more he fails to protect his country and its people from the attacks from the Harkles and their puppets, the more respect he will lose. This is not me hating on Charles. This is me telling you the truth and nothing but the truth. And the longer William ignores Africa and South Africa, the less chance he will have to gain the same footing and traction his grandmother and mother had in Africa. Truth and nothing but the truth. Then I want to read to you the last paragraph written by Colonel Sweet and Mr. Toff. Enough is enough. It is time for King Charles to implement a decisive endgame for Harry and Meghan and to remove the recalcitrant Yankees' constitutional royal titles. If they need to visit the United Kingdom in the future, book them an Airbnb. Whitehall should put the national security interest of the United Kingdom first and relegate the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to the ash heap of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. What a brilliant piece of writing. I am aware that a person or persons within the hallowed halls of Kensington Palace watch my videos on the rare occasion, and I sincerely hope that this is one of the videos they get to watch, and that they will make Prince William aware of this article and that he will present it to his father, because so say Mr. Toff and Colonel Sweet, and so say we all. Okay, guys and girls, that's it from me for today. I will see you right back here again as soon as possible. So until then, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.